Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 3. Sadko and the Sea King.
Long ago, in Novgorod the Great, there lived a young musician named Sadko. He was often invited to play at the feast, where many people gathered. Sadko played his music so beautifully, and that all the guests enjoyed it and began dancing happily.
The princess stepped forward with her green eyes sparkling and a soft smile on her face. She spoke to Sadko, telling him how his music had touched her heart while she listened from the shore. Sadko looked at her amazement and called her Volkov, admiring her beauty. In that moment, there was a feeling of love and deep admiration between them. The queen gave a warning to Sadko that if he kissed or embraced the princess, he could never return home. That night, Sadko felt confused and remembered the queen's words. In the morning, he woke up and as sunlight touched his face, he found himself back by the river Volkhov. No longer with the princess, Sadko felt a deep sense of sadness and loss though he was able to return to his work.
Sadko salted golden strawberry on the side across the sea student strong stroke and the ship was dengar Sadko juga introspeksi and says kings underwater flights has mice and taking the rest and was supply plastic. Stampas Sadko became with a ship and a family. He often went to the river bank and played his music. Sometimes a mysterious help walked his eyes from the river to listen to hear beautiful tones.
On lonely evening, Sadko sat by this Volko river playing his ghost. The moonlight and get heavens street short a motor imagined the river as a woman and playing a soft emotion melody about love. Suddenly, strong waves rose and the shaking appeared wearing a crown. Aside Sadko, music reached the river bottom and invited him to his place. As a reward, a golden piece turned into solid gold, and the shaking disappeared back into the water.
In the underwater palace, Sadko played his flute and the sea king character danced, but his instrument broken, and the sea king wanted him to marry one of his daughters and stay forever. Sadko felt troubled because he wanted to return to Novgorod, but the sea king insisted that he must travel.
Dahulu kala di Novgorod Agung hiduplah seorang musisi muda bernama Sadko. Dia sering diundang di pesta besar-besar dan dihadiri banyak orang. Sadko memainkan musiknya dengan sangat indah sehingga para tamu ikut menari dan bahagia bersama.
Pri melangkah maju dengan mata hijaunya yang berbinar dan senyum lembut di wajahnya. Ia berbicara kepada Sadko, menceritakan bagaimana musiknya telah menyentuh hatinya saat ia mendengarkan dari tepi pantai. Sadko menatapnya dengan takjub dan memanggilnya Volkov. Mengagumi kecantikannya pada saat itu, ada perasaan cinta dan kekaguman yang mendalam di antara mereka. Sang ratu memperingatkan Sadko bahwa jika ia mencium atau memeluk putri, ia tidak akan pernah bisa kembali ke rumah. Malam itu, Sadko merasa bingung dan teringat kata-kata ratu. Pagi harinya, ia terbangun saat sinar matahari menyentuh di wajahnya. Ia mendapati dirinya kembali di tepi sungai Volkhov. Tidak lagi bersama putri, Sadko merasakan kesedihan dan kehilangan yang mendalam, meskipun ia mampu kembali ke dunianya.
Menjual ikan emas itu kepada seseorang pedagang dan berlayar menyeberangi lautan. Tiba-tiba, badai menerjang dan kapal pun dalam bahaya. Sadko melompat ke laut dan sampai ke istana bawah laut. Ia melihat makhluk laut dan putra-putri raja, dan dia pun diminta untuk memainkan musik. Sering waktu berlalu, Satko menjadi pedagang kaya dan sebuah kapal dan keluarga. Ia sering pergi ke tepi sungai dan memainkan alat musiknya. Terkadang sebuah kapal misterius muncul dari sungai untuk mendengarkan melodi indah.
Pada suatu malam yang sunyi, Satko duduk di tepi sungai, kokoh sambil memainkan guslinya. Cahaya bulan dan deburan ombak yang lembut menciptakan suasana yang seduh. Ia membayangkan sungai itu sebagai seorang wanita dan memainkan melodi lembut dan emosional tentang cinta.
Tiba-tiba gelombang besar muncul di lautan dan Raja Lautan nampak menggunakan mahkota. Ia berkata bahwa musik Satko telah mencapai dasar sungai dan mengundangnya ke istananya sebagai hadiah. Seekor ikan emas berubah menjadi emas murni. Lalu Raja Lautan menghilang kembali ke dalam air.
Di istana bawah laut, Satko memainkan musiknya dan semua makhluk di laut ikut menari. Tapi alat musiknya rusak. Lalu ada satu raja yang meminta Satko untuk menikahi putrinya dan tinggal bersamanya. Namun Satko bingung karena dia ingin kembali ke Novgorod dan si raja laut itu bersikeras bahwa Satko